Hi everyone, Michael Reardon here. Today we're going to be talking about foreign flag vessels entering the United States for the first time. I have my friend and colleague Joe Dargavage with us today. Hi Joe.
Good morning, Michael. Good to see you and good to be with you.
Good to see you too. Today, talking about entering the US for the first time, I think there's three really important things we need to tell people about, and that is sort of like Vince Lombardi in football: prepare, prepare, prepare. Even though there's going to be more about that, we're going to break this into three sections that are a primer on boats entering for the first time. But a lot of it, as you know, Joe, is going to be about preparation. Do you want to just give us an overview of what we're going to talk about?
That is correct, Michael. Getting ready to enter the United States is not always an easy process, but definitely one that's navigational. Whether you're doing it yourself as a captain, or you're hiring an agency, or your management company's helping you, getting prepared in advance with your B1, B2 visas, and making sure that your non-tanks are in place and your COFR and you're scheduling your ENOA. There's a kind of a step-by-step process that you want to take before you come.
Right. Okay, so let's walk through that. The most challenging from what we know these days is the visa. So let's just focus on that. But you hit on a few things there. There's in the preparation, there's visas, there's ENOA, there's sort of regulatory things that you need to prepare for. You said NTVRP, which is a non-tank vessel response plan. So we'll come back to that. But let's for a moment focus on this very hot topic of B1, B2 visas. What's the latest going on with that?
Well, a B1, B2 visa is a combination of a work and tourist visa, kind of been made specific for the yachting industry. It is important, and we say almost crucial, that your crew members have a B1, B2 before you start your process of coming to the United States. Because it is something that could take up to 30 days, maybe even 60 days in some countries, to get your appointment, to actually find out whether or not that crew member has their B1, B2. So getting started on that ahead of time, and we recommend even for people hiring new crew members that they're hiring people that maybe already have their B1, B2.
Right. Avoid the necessity to go through the process.
That is correct. Or waiting to the last minute and trying to get it at somewhere like, let's say, the Bahamas.
Right. So help us out here. You said advanced planning, 60 to 90 days, was it?
Well, I would say at least 30 days if one of your crew members has to get a B1, B2, because there are some embassies that are backed up on the appointments.
Okay.
And secondly, if that crew member is denied for any particular reason, they may want to schedule a second appointment with the correct information. That may take another 2 or 3 weeks. So
Okay.
being fully prepared.
Okay. And walk us through the process and who does it? Who does what for getting a visa?
It is up to the crew member to do their own application online. A captain or a agency can help them. It is also up to the crew member to schedule that appointment and obviously go to the appointment. So it really falls back on the crew member with guidance possibly from a captain or a local yacht agent.
Okay, so what, if you're giving a crew member guidance going through the process, what would be your tips, your do's, and your don'ts?
Well, it is very, very important that you have strong ties to your home country. That is one of the main things that they're really focusing on today. The concerns of the State Department and Customs and Border Patrol of the United States is people illegally immigrating to the United States. So you've got to prove that this really is just a job and that your job is going to keep you in America just for that length of time that the yacht is there. So having those ties back home, whether it's bank accounts, mortgages, credit cards, family, those really come in to be very important. As well as my biggest recommendation is always be honest. Don't even try to differentiate on a date that you've been to the United States or something, or a date on your resume changing. You really have to be 100% truthful, because one way or the other, they're going to find out. So your best bet is to just be as honest as you can be.
Okay. So anything else on documentation, what they need in presenting their case for getting a visa?
No, your obviously your passport, the registry of the yacht, You'll need a captain's letter stating that that you actually are a full-time employee of that yacht, and you will also need the owner's background of the yacht. There is a list of items that you can find online, or as I said, any good yacht agency can help you with that process.
Okay, so with that as sort of the first part of this primer on yachts entering, foreign flag yachts entering the United States for the first time, this issue of visas is really important. So we'll close there for this section, and then we'll continue with parts 2 and 3, more on preparation, then a little bit about once the boat's almost here and arriving, and the things that have to happen. So Joe, thank you for your time. I'm Michael Reardon. Hope this is helpful. We'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you, Mike.